of the pain. Now we know that spiritually speaking, when he's hanging on that cross, and he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Absolutely justified. Now here's the plan. Here's the plan if you go down here. That night in the garden before he's arrested, Father, the hour has come. Glorify. Now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began. That's the plan. Is God going to fulfill it? That's the question. You say to me, well, that's dumb. Why do you even bring something like that up? Well, God said, I'll never leave you or forsake you. That's the plan. Do you trust him? God said he would provide, that all things work to the good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Do you believe it? Well, that's what he said. But do you trust him? Do you trust? Down to is Jesus taking his soul, knowing that's the part that lasts eternally, and he's putting it in his Father's hands, just like you and I. I mean, on a theological level, what he's saying is, here's the payment for sin. Here it is. It's as if I had my hand out and you owed me money, and you come over and you lay in my hand the cash. Jesus, but what's going to happen to him after that? He knew the plan from the beginning of creation. Paul writes, we pray that we may be delivered from the wicked, evil people, for not everyone has faith. But the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. You believe that? Do you believe that? What about with your kids? What about with you denying yourself and picking up your cross and following him? Do you believe him? Because he's faithful. And now Jesus is going to live this out. He's saying, Father, I trust you absolutely. Even as they're separated by sin. Do you trust God? In the moors, in the highlands, the Welsh Highlands, about a century ago, missionaries were working in a particular village, and in this one village they found this little shepherd boy. He was about 12, 13 years old. And the boy was hearing impaired, and he was illiterate. And these missionaries decided they wanted him to hear the gospel or to experience the gospel.